Alright, I don't really have a script or anything for this video. I usually do. So if I sound like a schizophrenic patient trying to connect the dots of how the North Pole is the birthplace of Hitler, I'm sorry. I'm just really excited about this entire update and how well, at least to me, as of right now, I haven't played much, but as of right now, I've been having more fun in these 2 games I've played so far compared to the past 4 months of playing Helldivers 2. I think this update has been a really good refresher, if that's the best way to put it. Everything feels fresh and new. I've noticed a couple of things that the developers have done for the game. I've been noticing more new map areas, I guess. Some things have a different variety of certain locations, which is really nice to see. So it's not just with the weapon variety now, it's also with some of the maps have a slightly different variety. And again, I haven't done very much. I've only done 2 games on the bug front. I haven't even touched the automaton side. Either way, holy guacamole, everything in this game is so strong now. I love it because now I feel like I can take on a downtown LA crackhead that is completely naked and has the bite force of a great white shark. That man is not stopping me now. And I think the idea is that because everything is so overpowered right now, or at least really strong right now, it gives the opportunity for the developers to get some feedback on maybe some balancing stuff. I know that's not their main objective with this update is to get feedback, but it is something I think further down the road to talk about, I think, is those balancing issues. But again, I think their main objective right now is for people to have fun in the game. And one thing I've noticed is that everything really seems viable on both fronts, which I think is a good thing. I think it's a good thing. I don't feel like a burnt piece of paper that's gonna crumble from a gust of wind, I feel like I can actually do stuff, but the thing is I've also found myself to be losing. I've already lost one of the 2 games I've played on the bug front. I was playing by myself, but that doesn't change anything. I've also noticed some good performance things, like the performance is doing really well so far, which I'm happy to see. But yeah, again, I haven't really noticed any I haven't experienced a whole lot. I've only experienced maybe my 2 games on the bug front, like I've said. I think one thing I am actually really glad to see is that everything in our arsenal is so good, and holy crap, there's just so much to go through. And just a couple of things I want to point out that that really stuck with me. I am so glad that the autocannon now finally does damage to bug armor. Instead of the autocannon bouncing off of a charger's armor, it now destroys that armor, and that is one thing I am so glad to see. Same with the heavy machine gun. The heavy machine gun itself and the heavy machine gun placement, those rip through armor, which is even better to see. I am so happy to see something that wasn't as viable as it should have been now becoming even more viable, which is I think what everyone in the Helldivers 2 community has been asking for pretty much. Everything is just I'm so excited. Everything just is so good finally, and I'm finally having fun again. And I get it, yeah, we might seem a little overpowered right now, but the thing is I'm having fun again like I was when I first played the game. And that's what I think the developers have been wanting players to feel, at least with this update, Anyways, if you haven't really had your faith restored yet, or haven't even touched Helldivers 2 after this update, I say it right now, give it a try. Get back into the game, because right now it is, I think it's back at that point of where the game feels new, almost. Not exactly, it's still familiar to us, but it the mechanics to it they feel new again. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, if you haven't touched Helldivers 2 in a while, get back into it. It is really fun right now. But again, I have to keep mentioning this in every update video. Again, Sony has Helldivers 2 blocked in 180 plus countries, and I know the developers are talking to Sony and trying to sort it out. I don't know, I feel like I need to keep reminding people about that, because it seems to kind of have flown under the radar. But yeah, it's still just upsetting to know that the people that are in those 180 plus countries can experience this update now and feel like what the game felt when it first released. It kind of removes a piece of the soul that is Helldivers, I think, in my opinion. Yeah, my experience so far with this update at least has been good. It has been extremely, I want to say almost like top tier. Like, it's been a lot of fun. But yeah, anyways, let me know what you think down below, if there's anything that's like kind of concerning or anything. But again, so far I've been having fun, but let me know what you think down below and what you've experienced.